Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing series. This one's going to be a short episode. They actually finished the maintenance a little bit early, so I was able to log in. Came over here to winding, not really any reason why. And as you can tell, the New Year's Fair has started. So the New Year's Fair does have some special rods, reels, line, lures, baits, and floats, and a feeder that you can buy. I'll look into this a little bit more. I haven't had a chance to look too much today. It looks like it's pretty much the standard things that are always out there year to year. So nothing jumps out at me as surprising. Again, I'm probably not going to do too much of this just because I want this series to be more year round. There is also some food items, drink items, alcohol that you can buy as well too. So that's what dropped today. It is about 10:40 at night, so probably going to be a very short episode. I wanted to get in and at least get something out. I know I posted in the community that there wasn't going to be an episode. I honestly didn't plan for there to be one, and decided I'd give it a try before I headed off to bed. And lo and behold, as soon as I tried, I got logged in. So Um, not really sure what I'm gonna do today. Gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a short one just because it's late. I'm tired and don't have a whole lot of time for this. So let's see if we can't get some Nace and Dace here today. I did look at the patch notes. They did also add some gifts that are going to drop starting on Christmas Day. So, and it is from float fishing. So we will have some fun with that as the time goes on. When it starts, I think it's the 25th through the 9th. I believe also starting maybe right now, all players are getting the premium bonus for happy hour. So that means more XP, more skill ups, that type of thing right now. So for those who don't know, you can subscribe to the game. It's actually pretty reasonably priced. You know, it's your typical MMO prices, and if you go for a quarter at a time, it's really reasonable. And that gives you double XP fishing all the time, and then 1 hour a day you get what's called happy hour. Dang it. And in that happy hour, you get, if you're fishing, you get another double XP, so it's quadruple XP. And you get a better chance for upgrading your float fishing, your feeder fishing, your spin fishing, whatever. Or if you use it for bait harvesting or, excuse me, lure making, ground bait making, you get a better chance of skill ups, percentage point skill ups there. So it's a good way to grind up ground bait, bait harvesting, that type of thing. You can save a lot of money doing it just because a lot of in-game money, a lot of silver doing it just because you're not having to do it as many times to level up. I took my main character from about 40% ground bait to 100% ground bait in 2 happy hours. And it would have taken a lot longer than that otherwise. I missed a couple of fish already. Like I said, I'm tired. This may not go well. I wanted to at least log in though and get something out, and I may do part 2 in the morning if I can. There's a decent dace. So I am at a 30 centimeter depth here. I've got size, I think 15 hooks on. Another dace. That one wasn't a marker. Trying different distances from where I'm at just to see if maybe the fish are in one spot. It is pretty warm. It's 24 degrees. If I remember correctly, that's almost body temperature, so 80 degrees, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Another dace. Let's cast out some worm. I was messing around here on a test account a couple days ago and was catching some good nace with an N here. That was more bottom fishing though. May cast out a couple of bottom, or at least one bottom rod here in a few minutes for seeing if we can get some rough. And like I said, it's late. I was honestly thinking about going to bed a little bit early and figured I'd log in for a few minutes and see if anything came up, and the servers were online. So caught me a bit by surprise. Nice little chub there. So my voice may not be the same, maybe a little gravelly. The brain may not be working all that well. Big surprise. Did get some good feedback on my thoughts for what's next in this series of should I... Okay, we're good. Should I go telescopic or match? Got kind of what I already thought would be the case of you can do either. Going to bear and doing some match rod carp fishing would be fun. The one thing to keep in mind with match rods over telesticks is we would also have to buy reels, which we don't currently have good reels. We only have the nice dace 1000 XP. We only have the 5 kilo Lucertes, which they're not bad rods and reels. It's just if we're fishing carp, they will not be sufficient at all. That was a weekly record ultralight dace. And this looks like another one. Even bigger, 190 gram. Nice fish. Nice fish. Again, it is Tuesday evening, so it's excuse me, it's still pretty early in the week. Very cold here, and I had to run out, go over to the grocery store earlier today. So, on top of the dog walks, it's been a rough day for my nose. I'm not looking forward to Thursday, Friday. It's supposed to be. They're still trying to figure out somewhere between a trace and 6 inches of snow. And Friday, the last I saw, was going to be a high of 1 and a low of -1 Fahrenheit. Thursday, low of -7 with 40+ mile-an-hour winds. So -35, -45 during the day, wind chills Fahrenheit. So it is not going to be a fun couple days. And even getting into Christmas is going to be very cold. So we'll see how things go. 6 inches isn't that bad for snow, but there's a lot of hills in my area, and with how cold it already is, road treatments won't do all that well. So driving around may be fun if you are traveling and you're in the United States, at least for Christmas holidays. Please be safe. Always want to see everyone come back. I will say today has been surprisingly good from a subscriber standpoint too. We're rapidly approaching 100 subscribers, and I don't know what's different between my typical content, but today I think I've gotten 5 or 6 subscribers. So thank you all for joining. Again, for me, I'm playing a not well known game. I'm not looking for this to be a job or anything like that. This is fun time for me. This is a hobby. I think we got our weekly record telestick days too. $54 bleak. Dace bait. $42 days. I may switch this float out just because it's not as easy to see. In fact, I am going to do that. Go with this one. Whew. Didn't think I'd get this fish. Roach. And actually see what it is. It's a red and green one. It's Christmas colored. Yep, we did get a weekly record telestick dace too. That 190 gram one. Is getting a little bit late in game. Probably time to toss out rods for rough if I'm going to go roughing. I I remember correctly, it's about pretty close to a meter deep here. Later on, you can buy a marker rod, which you can use to tell exactly how deep it really is. I missed that fish because I wouldn't let me put the rod down. Let's go ahead and switch 22 on this one with the red worm. I get to a meter? No. So meter is too deep and appears pretty substantially too deep. Let's try 70 centimeters on this one. "70 centimeters is also too deep." Go down to 50. That is probably not a rough here, but we'll go ahead and catch it. Big roach. So 50 appears to be bouncing along the ground. Which is about what you want for still getting drifting with current. I could go over to the pond and try. Or I could see. That was true bottom. Ooh, nice gudgeon. That was true bottom fishing with the float. I don't know if you saw what happened there, but the rod that had been sitting like that, not moving for a while, suddenly took off. And that told me there was something actually on the line. The 1 meter's too deep. .45's about perfect. Nice weekly rector gudgeon, ultralight and telescopic for that 69-gram gudgeon. Nice. Looked like a rough. Didn't get a good sight of it. It was a rough. Looks like folks have seen my community post that I'm not going to be recording this, so Sneaky Tucker is sneaky. I'm not going to make a full episode. I'm struggling a little bit here. And float fishing requires full brain power, so we'll see what happens here in a few minutes. I want to at least try and go through the night. Been a weird couple days at the 4-letter W word. And will be weird for a bit for me, so me being tired's not surprising. Plus, we're getting into the Christmas season, so folks are starting to take time off, which means I've got to do a little bit more work than normal. My boss actually starts vacation right now. Or at least I think my current boss at least takes vacation. There's some changes going on, so I'm a little confused where I stand right now. That's probably a mussel or a crayfish. Zebra mussel. No, it was a river. Good news is I think the changes are going to be good for me long term at the 4-letter W word. What are you? You're a roach. You're not a bream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now we got it. It is possible the server goes go down because it is still within the 4-hour maintenance window. They said 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Eastern through for 4 hours. So that would be 1 a.m. Eastern, midnight my time. So the fact that I'm recording this is pure luck. So server goes down. I don't blame the devs. I don't blame the Russian Fishing 4 folks. They say it's down. They haven't posted that it's back up. So the fact that I'm in game is luck. Another mussel. So if I go to like 40, when it gets to the end and it flips over, that's not really what I want. Take some dock worms. I did think about going over to where we had a lot of luck dace fishing over on the tip right over there. But I knew it wasn't going to be a full episode today. About halfway through, and I'm probably going to call it at the 30-minute mark. Yeah, let's go ahead and call it here. My brain is just not into it since it is so late, and I wasn't planning on making this today because of the maintenance, but glad I was able to get something in. Appreciate everyone who does watch this. Like I said, if I can, I may try and record another half hour in the morning. But with folks out of the office and me kind of doing two jobs at once, I can't promise that's going to happen. So 18 fish, probably 30 silver, 29. That gudgeon was worth a decent amount to sort by price. Ooh, the dace were really good. May come back and do some more dace fishing. As far as at whatever this is, the cafe. Big river mussels, we need 4 roaches. That's not a significant amount. 5 bleak, we only got 1. 5 gudgeon, 4 chub. So didn't get anything from the cafe. Didn't really expect to be honest with you. But we'll go ahead and sell that. So 29 silver. Again, slow day, bit slow, but also only a half day. So I'll try and come back in the morning if I can, do a part 2. But we'll get this uploaded, do a little sneaky sneak. Trying to decide if I'm even going to update the community post. But as far as the telesticks that come out, it's a 6.5 kilo there. 9.1 kilo. It's light rod, not an ultralight or medium light. It's only 25% bonus. Not really worth it in my opinion. The excellent pole is a telescopic for 7.1. This is a medium light rod, 50% XP. Does give you some bonuses to how you'd use the rods. It's also really freaking expensive because it's a vintage item. Not worth it, in my opinion, there. Baloney rod. That's baloney. um, Bolognese rod here for 9 kilos. Not a bad one. For 1,000. Another medium light for 50% XP. 1,500. 16 kilos. Not bad there. But it only uses 1,000s or 2,000s. And the big one is a feeder rod. 26 kilo feeder. Not bad. The Overlord's a good reel if you're looking for big ones. The Silver 80 can be good as well too. Other than that, most of these I don't think are ones I'm going to look at anyway. I don't think the line's really... Yeah, the line's not that bad, but not worth it. I will probably over on the spinning account, I'll buy one of each lure. Just because I can. Some of these can be good. The baits, I don't know. We'll see. Floats. Wagglers might be fun, especially if we're going to get into match rod fishing. So I'll have to think about that. Feeder we won't buy on this account. So it is what it is there. Appreciate everyone watching. Like I said, I'll try and get a part 2 in. Not going to promise it'll happen, but if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. And we may just have a longer episode tomorrow. May not. Who knows? So we'll see y'all tomorrow and talk to y'all then. Hope you all have good tight lines between now and then. Bye-bye now.